Well, it is now because we just started it.
Oh, okay.
Welcome back.
I know. 2.5 months?
Feels like an eternity.
It does. It really does. I'm pretty stoked. And what's my opening? I forgot my opening.
I was going to ask you. Hey, Derek, do you remember the opening?
No, I haven't said it.
Because we have
that on the way over.
Yeah, because we've had so many changes, so much happened.
Welcome to Walking in My Wheels, a podcast that talks about anything but has absolutely no structure. Just me rolling through life with some pretty awesome friends, but not for the last 2.5 months because life has been crazy. Oh, yeah, let's put the blame right on me right out the gate, huh? Yeah.
Crazy.
Nope.
Hey, wow, it's been cool.
No.
It's been available.
No, I mean, just life has been crazy.
Yeah.
It's like,
Crazy.
yeah, crazy.
Crazy.
I'm in a completely different world. My whole life. My whole life.
Wow, Matt.
I know. Keep going.
That's not
Yeah,
the
keep
No,
going.
please,
No, it's cool. I'm
shh,
good.
keep it down, Grizz. I want to hear my boy sing over here.
Go ahead, Matt.
Can you play guitar with it too?
Aw.
Damn it.
Damn.
Well played.
All right.
Well
So,
played.
well,
You have the floor, Derek.
yeah. Well, first off, how have you been, Grizz? What's been going on?
Well, let's see here.
What's been going-
Overate on Thanksgiving. I had a good Christmas.
It has been that long.
New Year's was good. Roll Tide because they won the national championship. Fuck the Patriots. Ha ha ha, Derek.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, Valentine's Day was okay. My birthday was yesterday. Happy March. There we go. That's my 3
All right.
months rolled into.
We'll delve
rolled
into that a little
one.
bit further during the podcast, maybe. And how you doing there, Matt?
No.
No. Oh, how I've
No,
missed that.
man. No, everything's been cool, man. Not much has changed.
Just your normal life. You're still as
Normal
cool as you
life,
ever
still-
were.
Always.
Now, not to
for an ice cube cupcake.
yeah, not to let the whole world know that we haven't seen each other. It's just we haven't been able to coordinate this with everything that's been going on in just life in general.
I have moved 30 minutes north of where I used to live, which is stretched way beyond where our old meeting place was. So that's one of the reasons. Yeah, man, my whole life is a 180. I fell in love. You guys briefly heard about that before. I am now engaged.
Fell in love hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like stupid. Where is she? She's not here. So, yeah, so you might hear her voice today or whatever. So, yeah, fell in love super hard. Got engaged 2 weeks ago, was it? Yeah,
Was it engaged or was it engaged?
engaged?
Engaged, bro.
That's a poll.
Engaged against the machine. That's the name of this podcast.
Oh, that's so great.
There you go.
Oh, nice poll.
Boom.
That's for our
Well played.
that's for our regular listeners right there. Any newbies might not get that joke.
We also have Muttley on the podcast over there. There you go. Perfect.
Muttley on demand.
Perfect.
Exactly. So, yeah, man, got engaged. Her and I live with each other now, and my life could not be any better. Well, maybe if we lived a little closer to town, but other than that, I live in a gorgeous place. I have an incredibly wonderful, perfect woman. I didn't realize the capability of such depth in love. I didn't realize that existed till now. So,
Man, it's
things
going
are
to be
wonderful.
weird for
Yeah.
you not to be such an asshole. This
No,
podcast is going to
No,
be a
he's still
total
an
like
asshole.
180.
No, I'm not an asshole to her. The rest of the world is still an asshole.
she
Baby.
would she would say lies, deception. Say it.
Lies. Deception.
All right, I'm going to introduce you to my fiance.
He will know the truth.
All right. Hello, everybody. This is Jennifer, my fiance and the most wonderful, perfect person in the world. Say hello.
Hello, everybody.
You have to talk into the mic. You know how to do that.
Hello, everybody.
She walks away. You see? You know how to do that. What a dick.
See,
What a
that's
dick.
still an asshole. No, she's awesome.
Absolutely.
So-
The only difference is now the masturbation station.
It's no longer here anymore.
It's not here anymore.
He left that 30 miles back.
Absolutely.
I know. Okay, we're going to let that go.
It's in a ditch somewhere
So,
on the side of the road.
I know, with my dignity.
Some poor bastard has it.
I know. Maybe things are looking up for him.
Ooh, what can I use this for? And aloe too. That's for the burn.
That's for the bird. Nobody wants Dut. The ashy remnants of a meat fire. What?
Oh.
This whole podcast is right now is just me laughing in the background. It's
gold.
Like,
This is gold.
Me Grizz laughing is the name of the podcast.
Liquid gold, just like the gold.
Oh gosh. So yeah. Coordinating a wedding and all that. Oh, we're gonna say that's a podcast. We're just gonna talk about how to coordinate a wedding. Completely lost. It's ridiculous. So yeah. So we'll get to that later. But all right. So what we haven't really decided. What do you want to talk about? Star Wars? Do you want to talk about that, or do you want to have that be the elephant in the corner until next week?
We'll let that be the elephant in the corner until next week.
All right.
Yeah, we'll let it stew.
Okay.
We'll see if Finn can save it.
Stew Wars.
I almost don't want to talk about that horrendous thing. All right.
Hurt much?
Turn the temperature
No.
down. We have a snowflake here.
There hasn't been very good for the Patriots. Lost.
I'm okay. Everybody is.
Star
It's
Wars.
weird. It's weird about the Patriots losing because everybody is like bowing up at me, like, "Oh yeah, Patriots suck." After they
Patriots
lost,
fans talk so much shit.
well, that's the thing. I don't. I was a Red Sox fan for years and years and years and years before they started winning the World Series, so I know what it's like to be in the lead and just blow leads and lose and lose and lose. So I never brag about my team. I like my team. I wear jerseys to support my team, but I don't go around talking smack like Alabama fans or Tennessee fans. Tennessee fans, they're the worst because they suck. And the Tennessee fans still talk so much smack.
Yeah.
Georgia fans at least have a chance every year.
But anyway, it's
And that's college
This is
ball, which
college
is
ball
stupid
crap.
anyways. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
dumb anyways.
Oh.
Bunch of kids who might make it.
so you know what, Tom Brady's not the greatest. That's what really gets him. That's what the dagger that
Well, no, he is. But
He isn't.
we're not doing
he's,
this again.
he's
all right.
He's not.
We're
He's
not
cool.
doing this again.
He's not, Derek.
He's rolling away from the microphone.
I gotta
have a
sip of my coffee.
How
Oh,
convenient.
he's drinking Joe Montana, the greatest ever.
Shall I write that down on my list of dad jokes I'm going to need when I get married? That was fucking horrible.
It played well.
Yeah,
It did play well.
that's what she said. So,
Not to you.
no.
No.
So, anyways, yeah, what's we got? I got nothing. I
I
got
bought my
nothing.
son a car.
Okay, there we go.
The Shaggin' Wagon for Christmas.
And is it running?
It's running.
Okay.
Yeah, it's running. Hamilton County, where we live, has stupid emissions testing,
Oh yeah.
which it's dumb. It's the only county within 100 miles in each direction. That
All of
does
Connecticut
emissions.
was like that growing up.
Yeah, I wouldn't have such a beef if all the other counties. Okay, we have Hamilton County that has 300,000 people. But then you have another 300,000 people that live in the surrounding
This guy,
counties.
was he part of the census?
No, Chattanooga has 177,000 anyway.
Precisely.
-1 after that joke.
roughly. So, but seriously, you got between 600 and 800,000 people within 30 minutes of this county, and it's the only county within 100 miles that has emissions testing.
Okay.
And it's a 31-year-old car. It's a Oldsmobile wagon, wood grain on the sides. It's
awesome.
It's legit. But I had to put an antique tag on it because it wouldn't pass emissions. No, I mean, my son has a job, but still it's his responsibility for upkeep. I bought the car. He can fix it, so he can only drive on the weekends.
Tell the world what he does. Greatest job in the world.
Oh, yeah, he works at an airsoft and paintball place, and he's a ref.
Perfect.
Perfect.
That's the ultimate job. You said you worked at a movie theater growing up.
Yes.
Which is an epic early young kid
Yeah,
job.
movie theaters are great.
But seriously.
Movie theaters are great, but you grew up a lot in
Mm-hmm.
movie theater.
Yeah. I know. That time Basic Instinct came out. Ooh.
Not just that. I'm talking about the employees.
Oh.
Everybody that listens to this worked in movie theater. They're like,
It's like working
Yeah.
in the restaurant industry. Everybody's fucking.
true.
Yeah. It's like a cesspool. If one person's got herpes, everybody's got herpes.
Amazing. And that's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, forever. It was Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy, Delirious. He's like, He goes, you keep that shit forever. You carry that shit around like luggage.
I've never heard that before.
It's Eddie Murphy Delirious. That stand-up's my favorite. You got Eddie Murphy Delirious,
I've seen
and
it
then you
before.
got
It must
Raw.
have been a really long time that I forgot about it.
Oh, it's so funny. The one with the red outfit, not the blue outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the funnier of the two. That's all Goonie Goo Goo.
Huh?
Goonie Goo
I
Goo.
don't remember.
Oh,
Well,
so
dude, it's been so long since I've seen
everybody go out and listen to Eddie Murphy Delirious. You're welcome. It's hilarious.
Plug.
No, it's all right. Oh,
it.
he's
Get
not.
royalties off the Amazon sales of that.
No.
You're gonna be like, go to our webpage and click on the link. It helps support the channel.
Yeah.
We get a little bit of a kickback from that. No, I'm just kidding.
I wish we did. So
Can we do that?
I wonder if no. I think we'd have to get special permission, copyrights, signed agreements. I don't think that's. There's got to be somebody else has got to be making money off that.
No, I don't think so. Because I know YouTube channels do that.
Well,
We're going to start
people
doing a
have-
lot of product placement and walking on my wheels, and you're going to have links to find where to download the stuff we talk
How about we just do something? We go to a place and we just talk about it and say this is our experience at this place. Can we do that? Like we talk about bad movies, like The Last Jedi, but that's for another podcast.
Bitch.
See, that's your comeback. Just call me names. Good.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm saving it for the next podcast.
All right. Cool.
Don't you worry about that.
Oh, I'm not.
It's okay. We're going to force project talking about it later.
Absolutely.
I know. I dug the force projection. So
Yeah, uh-huh.
yeah. No, I thought that was cool. One of the. All right. Let's not go down that rabbit hole. It's calling our name. It's calling our name. It's like the force is drawing us in.
There's been an awakening in the force. You felt it.
See, that was a good movie.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk Han Solo trailer?
Han Solo trailer. Sure.
Well, it didn't give me. I was hoping for like all the feels that Rogue One gave me, but it kind of gave me the Last Jedi feels, the Last Jedi feels, and I didn't care for it.
I'm thinking that it's getting a little saturated for us to have the same feels.
You know what actually did it for me? You know why I'm not excited about it? Watch that shit again on mute, and you're going to realize what the problem was. It's the music.
Okay.
Literally, the music in that trailer, I was like, is this supposed to hype me up or make me think this is the most nerdy thing I've ever fucking heard?
Okay. All right, let's save this. Let's save it for the Star Wars podcast.
No.
do-
I mean, no, this is a solo. Like, if you listen to the music in there, it's like this like weird, like, nerdy electronic, like, thing going on in the background. Like, when normally Star Wars movies have epic music that
orchestral.
that help raise it.
Yeah.
Rogue
is-
One was like that.
So this is kind of the
I think that I have to wait to see the finished product because
in a galaxy far, far away. Like have that guy in the background talking.
no, I don't need that.
No, but is
It's
that
not going to have a scroll anyway.
no?
Yeah.
I know that,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying that the approach is more like a regular movie as opposed to
Yeah,
that Star Wars.
I did.
Because Rogue One still had good music to it.
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
and it wasn't a John Williams, score, but it also wasn't part of the main trilogy, so it felt like it still worked.
Yeah.
They built good suspense. That just feels a little bit. It sounded like the kind of music you'd put in the background of like something that Pixar would put out.
Gotcha.
Well, Disney does own them. So
Well, indeed, indeed, but still, you're talking about branding.
Thanks for
branding
doing the
is
math.
a thing. Thank you, Captain Obvious.
that's why I was like, Disney owns them.
No,
I
but
wonder where they came up with that
I think
idea.
You
That's
got
what
a
it
friend in me.
and I know a lot of people.
Chewie and Solo holding hands.
You got a friend in me.
Oh shit, that's
It's a story about friendship with music by me. Da 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 dee. Something like that.
That was lovely. Thank you.
You're welcome. No, but I think that's what it is. I'm gonna wait and see. I think there's people who are already bitching. The Falcon looks different. We know Han heavily modified it
Yeah.
over the years.
Yeah.
It's so clean. Han hasn't fucked it up yet.
Yeah.
Like, it's owned by Lando Calrissian, the
Yeah.
smoothest motherfucker in the galaxy.
That's the best scene in the whole freaking thing.
Dude,
He
when I
just
saw
did-
him there with the pimp fur coat, I was like, oh,
Yep.
ballin'.
And that's Childish Gambino, who's a badass anyways.
Exactly.
He was in Community. Did you ever watch Community?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I never
gosh,
watched Community.
fantastic.
I heard it's great, though.
Super nerdy, different, weird. It was my favorite show for a while. That's good. And he's in another show called Atlanta right now, which I've watched a few episodes of, which is fantastic. Anything he touches is good. Really good rapper. Does music too. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, pretty dope.
You know what I really want to see, and it's a joke that, I really need to see made.
The Princess
'Cause they need
Diaries?
to- no, no, it's a Lando joke. Just because, Billy D. Williams did all the Colt 45.
Okay.
It's like a lot of people don't know about the power of the Millennium Falcon. Works every time.
Just a line, just a
I
line.
just need it. I just need that line in there somehow.
Just satisfy.
I was just glad because, I'm glad that, it's past the whole entire passing of generations. A lot of people were really kind of worried about him being cast in that. I mean, the dude's yearbook picture, he's wearing a Star Wars T-shirt, like from high school.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. If you look up, they've released, people have been like, look at his, yearbook picture. He's wearing a Star Wars T-shirt. He's like, dude, he made it.
Yeah.
And he was a huge Star Wars fan. Even his grandmother came up to him and said, it's like, Billy D. Williams was my boy. That was my man back in the day. Don't fuck this up.
Yeah, yeah.
She said that to him,
Oh, I believe it.
I think.
I don't know why people would question it because he's generally well received by most everybody I know likes Childish Gambino. Sorry, we had to.
You weren't even paying attention to me, were you?
Well, no, sorry.
I see-
All right,
I see
for the
how
folks
this
out
is.
there, what we had to do is we had to recalibrate our microphones because
It's bullshit. He's putting in his story because he doesn't want to actually.
I could just edit this part out too. So
Yeah,
that's-
you don't
that's
want.
fine.
You just weren't paying attention to me. I got it. Okay, cool. Fuck you.
You know, you're talking about
I'm out here, man.
Childish Gambino and how his mom, Billy D. Williams. Don't fuck this up.
grandmother.
Grandmother.
Really paying attention to the words coming out of my mouth.
I just like half words.
No, but how it could suck because they had they ended with the third director editing. People in editing are going to make or break this movie
Right.
because of all the shit they had to reshoot.
I heard the reason they did reshoot it is because the original directors were making it way too goofy.
Yeah, making Han seem
Right.
like an idiot.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah. So we'll see what happens. Ron Howard's pretty good. He's reliable. So I
He's
hope
made some amazing flicks. I mean, he's made some iconic flicks.
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, he's made some amazing films. I mean, look at things like Apollo 13.
That was one of his first films.
Was that one of his first?
Yeah. That was one of his first films that he directed, wasn't it?
Might have to GTS
Yeah,
this.
you're gonna have to GTS that.
IMDb probably be easier.
Thanks, buddy.
No problem. I'm just looking out for you.
No, how about you GTS it then? If you or
Yeah, see,
so.
you're such a damn expert on GTS
Yeah.
and sucker.
You want to come hold it for me while I piss too?
No, I need one hand for do something else. So I've heard it takes two or something like that.
Wow. Wow.
Well, he brags about it all the time.
I do
He does.
all the time.
All the time. Where'd the fourth microphone come from? That's not a microphone.
Stop talking into it. It's weird. Did it just wink at you?
Yeah. Apollo 13, Jim Carrey's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, A Beautiful Mind, The Da Vinci Code, Inferno, Cinderella Man, Angels and Demons, In the Heart of the Sea.
Those all sucked.
Just kidding.
He did a movie in 1977, directed a movie called Grand Theft Auto.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm curious about
He did
that.
Backdraft, Parenthood, Willow.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't.
Ransom. He did Far and Away.
Cocoon?
Yeah, Cocoon.
All right.
Ed TV.
Parenthood?
Yeah, American
All
Graffiti.
we're doing is just listing movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, he's made some movies. Yeah.
He did The Dark Tower. I heard that was pretty shitty.
Yes, actually, a friend go see that, and they were very disappointed because they read all of his books, and just they did not like it.
Well, that's the one thing, though, that if you read a book and you go watch a movie, you have to understand that it's only going to be about 25% accurate.
Unless it's Harry
If-
Potter.
Well, the first couple were spot on, but as the I mean, there were some big chunks left out of
But
the
you kind
Harry
of have
Potter.
to, because if you don't, what happens is it turns into The Hobbit, where they only added a couple of things to that, and it's mostly around Gandalf disappearing and like the stuff with Sauron and everything like that. But ultimately, if you watch The Hobbit, most of the film is like looking at scenes that were described in great detail in the pages, and that's why it turned into a trilogy because it's so long. They literally did not
That's what
abridge
she
that
said.
book. Absolutely.
Really?
It's been a while.
Yeah, it has
It's
been a
been
while. She said
And
that,
he
too.
always talks about
Don't
it,
look at me
too.
with those accusing eyes, Derek.
Why are you looking at his crotch?
I can't help. Oh gosh.
Yeah, this has descended really fast, hasn't it?
It has.
Whatever.
Like we thought this was actually going to stay positive. Mid at 23 minutes.
Is that,
Yeah, and
is that a new record?
That is a new record.
No, I threw that's what she said like 5 minutes in, so
Oh, I didn't. No. Yeah.
it wasn't funny. It was bad timing on it, but what are you going to do?
Well, I had bad timing because I had to go like, that's what she said, like really quick.
Yeah. I don't know if I missed you guys now.
I know I didn't miss you. I mean,
Right on.
So
thank you.
we're gonna try to save this. Did any of y'all go see Black Panther yet?
Yes, I did.
I have not, unfortunately.
So it got the most incredible reviews. Way better reviews than I thought it would get. I watched the movie. During the movie, I thought it was really freaking cool and amazing, and I loved the story. It was good. And then I left. I was like, I already forgot. Like, it was awesome, but kind of forgettable
Well,
for
you're
me.
not really known for your memory.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, remember
mean-
the Harry Potter esque?
No, that was
Piece.
no, that wasn't a memory thing. That's what I just missed that part. That's all.
The whole movie.
Which I borrowed from.
How did you miss it though? Were you just like, did you shut your eyes and not
I
pay
don't know.
attention to that part?
I
don't
think
know.
he's got narcolepsy or something like that. Probably need to get that tested.
And he's drinking some Joe Montana again.
There goes that Joe Montana. Joe Montana.
I was about to say that from the water boy.
So
No, but I thought Black Panther was great.
I
It
really
was
want to see it.
to
I
me
really do.
like I went and saw Ragnarok because I think that movie came out or before the last time we.
you said it was
podcasted.
awesome. I haven't seen it. And
I thought Ragnarok was great. It lets you know exactly if you've watched Civil War, and you're like, where was Thor and Hulk? Now you know.
Yeah.
And then in Civil War, you have Black Panther show up, but the Black Panther movie, it kind of gives the backstory of where the Black Panther came from. But those movies are so enjoyable, Ragnarok and Black Panther, because they're a standalone movie, but you know exactly where in the MCU timeline it is.
yeah.
So you know, like in the back of your mind, that they're in Wakanda getting this stuff done, and yet, you
See,
know,
the thing about I'm kind of getting sick of superhero movies.
there are a lot of them.
Not
Yeah,
that
There is the whole entire fatigue of when it just keeps coming out and coming out and coming out. There's more and more stuff coming out.
yeah.
It kind of cheapens the whole experience.
Yep.
a little bit.
I think that's what's happening with Star Wars for me
Right.
a little bit.
too many.
I got to give it one more. We got to have at least out of every two, at least one of those has to be amazing. So I'm gonna let them have.
It's all in the eye of the
What else?
beholder. A lot of people loved the last Jedi.
I thought it was a great movie. I know a lot of people don't agree with me now,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
we'll, like I said,
Let-
save that for another podcast.
Yeah. So, yeah, as far as Black Panther goes, I thought it was a really, really awesome movie. I love the virtual spoilers, like the virtual driving. I didn't realize Martin Freeman was in it. That was a nice surprise for me.
Weren't there two people from The Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, you had Bilbo chasing Gollum.
Yeah,
Here you go.
Martin Freeman.
Yeah,
Did you see
Martin
did you see
Freeman
that meme
and
going around?
yeah,
No.
Where like they're both from The Lord of the Rings, and they're like
the token white
they're-
guys.
the two
That's
Tolkien
okay. Yeah,
white
yeah, yeah.
guys.
Very funny. So witty. So
Internet.
witty.
I love you, internet.
I know.
Don't ever change.
Please.
The internet is
lighten
so
up.
savage.
New dank memes,
Yeah,
please.
Yeah. On that level, yeah. Lighten up with the political stuff. They're just
Just a
exhausted.
little bit.
Just slightly.
Yeah. And then you have the Ant-Man and the Wasp movie that's going to be coming out.
I liked the first Ant-Man movie.
I didn't see it.
It was...
I thought it was good.
Some parts of Ant-Man were good, but I didn't like...
I like the actor.
I didn't like the whole... who was the actor that played the old guy? Kurt Russell? No, not Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell was Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yeah, Ego. I can't remember the dude's name. He was in...
I know who you're talking about.
He was in Basic Instinct, wasn't he?
I don't know. Talk amongst yourselves.
Something Douglas?
Kirk Douglas.
Yes.
Kirk Douglas.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Michael
based-
Douglas.
Michael Douglas.
Damn it.
Thank
Kirk
you.
Douglas is the dad.
Yeah, super
Yeah.
old.
Yeah. The dude from Romance and the Stone.
Which is a funny movie back in the day.
Love that movie.
Yeah,
I just didn't care. Like that part of the movie didn't hold any weight for me. It was almost like kid Fox Spider-Man kind of crap. You know how like Fox kind of or Sony messed up Spider-Man. Just kind of
Which one?
Man, it was so bad.
Which one?
The original,
any of the Spider-Mans.
Any of them, really.
No, man. See, I think that's kind of a point where you get to a character and you're like, we got to give up on the character itself. When you got to reboot that many times, Superman's the same way.
Superman
Fantastic
was
Four is
totally
the exact.
destroyed.
Fantastic Four got so bad that Marvel stopped producing comics for him.
I just don't think people are
Can you
interested in those
imagine
characters.
destroying?
I think that's DC's problem,
Series.
too. It's because the characters are so very old. Those
Well,
are,
they're
those are from like the Silver
they're
Age or
godlike.
Gold Age?
You have DC's like their superheroes are god trying to be human, but Marvel's like humans trying to be superheroes. Like they're superheroes, you know. So there's kind of like Marvel characters are more relatable,
Other than like Thanos or something like that, yeah.
right? You know, the majority of Marvel are
They're just living on Earth with this fucked up thing they have to deal with, and
right.
yeah. And
But like Superman is so overpowered. Like that whole Superman versus Batman movie, like the end of it when Wonder Woman showed up and they were fighting Doomsday, it just, I mean, the whole Earth should have just been destroyed. How overpowered everybody was in that, except for Batman. And
Yeah.
he shouldn't even hold a candle to anybody in the DC universe.
really shouldn't. But
Yeah.
he's smart. He's smart. That's how he wins, because he's smart.
Yeah.
Okay. You're wearing a cape. Immediately not smart.
Have you not seen Incredibles?
Exactly. Incredibles 2 is coming out, by the way.
Oh, dude,
Yeah, that looks
that's
great.
gonna be so
Apparently
good.
it picks up like right after, too. So.
Yeah, the Molinator or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, that's going to be a good movie. So, but yeah, all right. So, what did you think of Black Panther?
I thought Black Panther was great. I mean,
Why?
because I'm a fan of what's going on right now, like where they're taking it. It's just bigger. It's just bits.
Picture.
Hashtag
Yeah.
words.
Bits. Hashtag words.
Yeah.
It's just bits of the puzzle. You know, you're seeing it gives you a better picture of what's going on. We know that part one of Infinity War is going to take place in Africa. You know, they're going to be fighting over at Wakanda. That's where the last. I mean, I'm just saying, hasn't been confirmed or anything, but the last Infinity Stone should be there. So it's part of the story that you have to know.
Yeah.
In order to get to the finale.
Do I need the Thor Ragnarok?
Yes.
All right.
You have to see Thor Ragnarok because the end of Thor Ragnarok, you understand what's going on.
See, I didn't like the second. No, I'm sorry, I haven't seen the second one.
You don't need to see the second Thor.
Okay.
This has nothing to do with the Thor movies. This is Thor and Loki being put into Infinity War, and this is the connection between Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
And
All right.
and you know where Hulk and Thor were when everybody was beating the shit out of each other in Civil War.
Okay. Probably have to go back and just do them all.
Yeah.
All right.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
It's well worth the 2 hours. It's great.
You mean
the-
25 hours from all the
I'm
movies?
talking about Black Panther. It's
yeah.
well,
yeah.
well
It's
worth
totally
it.
worth it. I suggest seeing it in the theater.
Yeah.
The visuals are very good. It doesn't. I have this weird thing with superhero movies when they jump around and all that. A lot of it can look very fake. There's a few parts where it looks fake, but for the most part, for the most
It's
part,
superhero movie.
no, just the way it's. I can't explain it.
It's not.
No, like
if you
so-
wanted grounded in realism, you need to go back to The Dark Knight. Like if that's what you're looking for. You're looking for.
No, I mean,
No, that whole series can burn in hell.
I know.
oh, we're doing this again. No,
It's good.
Our last
It's
podcast
good.
we put up was called "Batman Sucks," just from
Exactly.
that one little statement.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're weird.
Right. Yeah, it's okay. You don't have to like it. I
All
watched
right.
it again the other day. Fuck you.
Yeah. Exactly. If it comes on TV, I'm
That's-
definitely watching it.
That's
Indeed.
fine. Waste your time.
We're wrapping this up, guys.
Yeah.
Let's wrap
Wrap it up, B.
Yeah.
Wrap it up. Anybody got the Oscar acceptance music so we can put that on at the end?
Oh, that'd be funny.
Wrap it up, B.
So, okay. So, anything you want to say before we go?
I don't know, man. It's been so long.
It really has. I forgot. What do we do here?
Yeah. Hashtag be love.
Hashtag be love. Happy birthday, my friend. Happy birthday.
Happy
How old are
birthday.
you?
Old enough to know better.
How old are you?
Old enough.
37.
Yeah.
There's a 38.
I'm 37.
Yeah, Sean was talking about last night.
Yeah, because all you guys are old fuckers.
I'm 45. I'm old. Anything you want to say?
No.
Matt's younger than
All
me.
right, cool. Hold on, we got to do that again. Anything you want to say?
No.
There we go.
Matt's younger than me.
Perfect.
That was
Perfect.
all right, everybody. Thanks for listening. And as always, even a speed bump can be a jump.
Except for that one in that parking lot. You know which one I'm talking about.
Thank you for supporting Walking in My Wheels. You can listen to us on iTunes, Google Play, and YouTube. Also follow us on Facebook and Instagram. If you have something to say, email us at walkinginmywheels@gmail.com. Keep being awesome people and hashtag be love.